Welcome to this live video. This is a purposeful reading. I have included it in this playlist because this is when I feel called to get some specific cards to work with them. So it's a little bit different from where I shuffle the cards and then we pick the cards that they jump out of the deck, or I feel drawn to choose one but without seeing them. These are purposeful readings because I felt the call to pick specific cards, so cards with a purpose, and we are using these magnificent tools, which are oracles, to work on our magic with CK. I like to call it this way because it is when we truly work with the tools that we have to make our desires come true on an earthly plane. So I've got here 4 cards, and I've been guided by the feminine energy to share this reading. We've just had the International Women's Day, and I felt the strong call of the feminine to share something special for the feminine within us to be encouraged and supported to express herself at the best. So this reading is valid whether you are a man, whether you are a woman, and it is also valid whenever you catch it. This is also an infinite reading because, as you know, time does not exist, so we always live in the present, and the moment when you find this video, on the moment when this video has found you, is just the right moment. So place a hand on your heart, breathe deeply, close your eyes, attune with the feminine within you, and let yourself be drawn to the card that is calling you the most right now. This is card number 1 from the Earth Magic Oracle deck. This is card number 2 from the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck. This is card number 3 from the Sexual Magic Tarot. And this is card number 4 from the Mermaids Tarot. So make your choice, choose one card, and attune with the message that the feminine wants to send you right now. We move straight to the first card, which is Ceremony. Invocation. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. And this is the card that recalls the mystic within you. The feminine mystical part within you is asking you to give some space, some time to her. So it feels as if you've been very busy looking after maybe daily duties or so many things. Our life is plenty of many things to do. And in doing this, your spiritual part has been left aside for a while. So this is a strong call to create a sacred space, to perform a ritual, to move sacredly into ceremony. You will choose your invocation, you will choose the area of your life that you want to work on, and you will perform your magic. Also here you are called to use very simple objects to perform your ritual, and objects that are linked with the earth, and especially that recall the 4 elements. So air, fire, water, and earth. Find something very simple that you can have at home, and create this altar, create this sacred space. Make sure to prepare yourself as well. Have a bath or a shower and put on your ceremony dress, your ceremony clothes. Maybe use a magical makeup. So prepare yourself as well, and make sure that you can be undisturbed, that you can be peacefully performing this ritual, and that you can reconnect with the spiritual part of yourself. So you may want to ask here as well to yourself, where is it that I have left this spiritual part? What is this spiritual part asking me to do? And the encouragement here is to have a side notebook so you can take notes. Write down what comes to you. If you have questions that you want to ask to Spirit, if you have questions that you want to ask to your higher self, if you have questions to ask to the elements, to the objects you are working with. So for this card, again, it's the mystical you who is recalling your attention right now. This is the part that lives within you, and as all the parts of you, requires some nurturing, some nourishment. So there is no guilt. It's just becoming aware that you need to feed this part of you, that this part of you is as important as all the other parts of you. And the more you feed all your parts, the more your life will be balanced, will be harmonious, will be peaceful, and the more love can flow through you and to you. So this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I feel a lot of earth energy as well, a lot of grounding. So work on this, work on ground the magic within you. Being spiritual is a vehicle for being more terrestrial as well, for being more harmonious with who you are as a light being living a terrestrial experience. I just love it. Okay, so now I turn this one again like this to give more attention to each card one by one. And we go now to card number 2 from the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot. Here I felt called to share with you the Empress. And this is the creatrix within you who is calling you right now. So here is about recognizing that you have the power to create your life. So this is a step further than knowing that you have the tools. This is also knowing that you have the ability. The abilities, more than one abilities. You can have, several talents. Well, put them into practice and feel a sovereign of this creative world. Know that through the energy of love, because the Empress works with love, as you see, there is this beautiful Venus glyph, which is curved on heart-shaped stone. So she works, the Empress, the creatrix, she works with the energy of love. So as long as you feel love within you, and you feel the love in all the things that you do, in all the things that you choose, then you know that you are a powerful, almighty creatrix. So here there are these two elements. The first one, recognizing that you have the power to create. And the second one is that what fuels your power is love. This is super important. Then there is also the nature element, because the Empress is seated on a beautiful and comfortable throne in the middle of nature. So we have trees, we have the corn, we have the river, we have a bright sky which is enlightened by the sun. So it's also about shining all your light and attuning with this creative power through nature. Recognizing that you are part of nature and that you have within you all the power of nature. So all the power of the 4 elements as well. Again, the emotional power to feel your emotions, to work through love, which is the water. Then you have the power, the self-power, the sun, the fire within you, the passion. Then you also have the rational part of you, the one which is able to create ideas, new projects, to rebirth herself anew in each project, in each desire, in each dream. And then you have the roots of the trees as well, what makes you stable in doing all this creative work. So this is a beautiful card of fulfillment as well, because it recalls again, as the other card, the 4 elements, but in a way that refers more to you, to the power that you have within you, to truly be a all being which is able to create wherever you desire, as long as you recognize that your primarily way of creation is through love. Another beautiful message from the sacred feminine. So here again, when you have chosen this card, is the creatrix within you who is calling your attention. So what can you create today? Which is the creation that is thrilled to come out of you? What is calling you? Which is your most powerful creative talent? Do you know your creative talents? So ponder about this and have, a moment of profound connection with the Empress within you, the creatrix within you. And even for this card, I feel a lot of power, a lot of magic. Okay, so I turn it and we can move to the next one. Okay, let's move to card number 3 now, which is one from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. And here we have the High Priestess. So this is about your sensual and sexual feminine side who is calling you. And it's about embodying all your sensual power. You see how this goddess is perfectly confident with her wisdom, the wisdom of her body. She also has a book which is a sign for studying the sexual arts. So become a mistress of the sexual arts. Become so confident in using your sensual and sexual powers that nothing can refrain you, nothing can stop you from expressing this powerful part of yourself. She also has a couple of keys here, which stand for the keys to unlock doors, the keys to unlock hearts, the instruments that you have at your own disposal, your own abilities that allows you to melt hearts, to unlock hearts, to reach the hearts of people you get in contact with, and also with your partner when you have one, or maybe with the masculine energy when you desire to attract one. So most of all, this is about your power, your feeling confident with the sexual and sensual you. And it is about having no shame, being truly bold in expressing this part of you, and also sweet. You see how she has a wonderful pink gown, and she is surrounded by this garland of fruits and vegetables. So it's truly being sweet like the fruits as well. You don't have to be hard on you or on others in expressing this power of you. But this part of you is asking now to emerge. So what are you going to give her? With what are you going to feed her so that she can express herself with all her power? This is another very, very powerful card that I felt chosen to reveal to you for this reading. And now let's move to the fourth card from the Mermaids Tarot. And this is about the child within you, the inner child. This is your inner child calling you. And it's about being cheerful, about being playful, about trusting again in magic. You see the fairies here. So it is as if maybe you have lost this creed. Do you trust magic? Do you trust miracles? Do you have faith in the unknown? This is this miraculous and curious and ever-growing part of yourself which is calling you. So this is an encouragement, of course, but know that when you have chosen this card is because your inner child wants to emerge from you, is asking you to have a profound connection with her. Maybe she has a message for you. Maybe she simply wants to play more or have more fun or fill your life with more colors. We have a beautiful rainbow here. The rainbow and the fairies and all this light, it's about being light as well and, trust the magic of life. Leave sorrows and worries apart and truly attune with the magic within you, with that young you, which is desiring to come out. This is plenty of joy, joyful vibes, excitement, enthusiasm, and it's about, going back to that inner child spirit, which allows you to have another perspective on life as well. You see how she's smiling, how she's truly, cheerful.